Investors buy stocks for two reasons: share appreciation and dividends. Most people choose the share appreciation route, which is just when a stock increases in value. So for example, the S&P 500 in the past 5 years has increased 89%. People buy it, expect it to go up, and their share value increases, so they make money.
The second type of investing is to buy stocks that pay out dividends.
Now these stocks aren't meant to grow as much as stocks that don't pay dividends. So for example, this is a dividend stock. In the past 5 years, it's only up 23%. But as you can see, its dividend yield is 3.61%. So this means that every year, on top of the increase of the share value, investors also earn a bonus 3.61% on their money. Although dividend stocks offer less growth and upside than traditional stocks, they're often seen as more stable because this dividend yield rarely changes. So now let's take a look at the stock with an 83% dividend yield. The ticker symbol for this stock is BITO. Now the value of this stock is tied to Bitcoin futures, so it'll fluctuate in relation to the price of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, the value of the stock will go up. If Bitcoin goes down, the value of the stock will go down. Now it doesn't say on Robinhood the dividend on this stock, but if you look up BITO dividend history and go to the NASDAQ website, you can see all of the times that this stock paid out a dividend to its investors. And right here it says dividend yield 76.19. So it fluctuates a little bit, but it usually ranges between the 70 and 85% range. And as you can see, it's paid a dividend around the 1st to 3rd of every month. Last December paid it a little earlier on the 20th. But the last 5 months, the dividend amount has been over $1 per share, with the annual dividend being $14, almost the entire price of the stock. So if you invest in this stock, are you really getting an 83% return on your money every single year? This seems a little too good to be true, which makes it sketchy. So let's look at the past 5 years for this stock. It was listed on October 2021 when Bitcoin was at an all-time high. So obviously it dropped a lot as Bitcoin dropped, but as Bitcoin has recovered in the past year, it's up 40%. So this means that if the dividend yield was 80% this entire year and you invested in September 2023, you would have made the 80% dividend yield on top of its 40% share appreciation value, which brings you to a total of 120% return on your money in a year. So you are over doubling your money in 1 year by investing in this stock. Obviously, there are some Bitcoin skeptics who have always said Bitcoin's not reliable, Bitcoin's going to crash. But if we take a look at the Bitcoin value, it's obviously not crashing, and it's not going to anytime soon. Investors are actually more inclined to put their money into Bitcoin now as the dollar inflates, because Bitcoin can protect their money from inflating with the dollar. So let's backtest and see what would have happened if you put your money in BITO in March of 2022 when it was $24. Since you lost 20% of your share value, but you received 105% return on your money through dividends, we can subtract 20% from 105% and we get 85%. So this means that if you invest your money at $24 in March of 2022, taking into account the dividends you received, you would have experienced an 85% return on your money in just a year and a half. So yes, this high-paying dividend stock is actually legit, as long as Bitcoin does not somehow crash, which it never will, and that has been proven time and time again. So personally, I'm taking advantage of the insane dividends that this stock gives out and piling money into it. Because as I just proved by backtesting it, it's not a scam. If you guys want to see videos updating my position on this stock, Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe. Peace.